Let me ask you something. What if one simple habit, something completely free, could dramatically improve your brain function, mood, memory, and focus? No pills. No expensive biohacks. No complicated routines. Just 30 minutes of walking every morning. Sounds too simple, right? But here's the problem. Most people wake up and immediately grab their phone. Emails. Social media. Notifications. Within minutes, their brain is already overstimulated, stressed, and distracted. And this pattern slowly rewires the brain toward anxiety, brain fog, and low energy. But here is the shocking part. Neuroscience research shows that a simple 30-minute morning walk can actually change the chemistry of your brain. It increases the production of powerful brain molecules that improve focus, creativity, memory, emotional stability. In fact, some scientists call walking medicine for the brain. But most people get this wrong. They believe exercise only benefits the body. Today, you're going to discover what really happens inside your brain when you walk every morning. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why this tiny habit could be one of the most powerful mental upgrades you ever make. Welcome to HealthHaven, your daily dose of vitality. Let's begin. To understand why morning walking is so powerful, we need to talk about one key brain molecule. It's called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as fertilizer for your brain cells. It helps neurons grow. It strengthens connections between brain cells. And it improves learning and memory. But here's the shocking part. Stress, poor sleep, and sedentary lifestyles reduce BDNF levels dramatically. That's one reason modern life is linked to increasing rates of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. But walking, especially aerobic movement like brisk walking, triggers the release of BDNF. This means your brain literally becomes more adaptable and resilient. Most people get this wrong. They believe intense workouts are the only way to improve brain health. But moderate exercise like walking is actually one of the most sustainable and neurologically beneficial activities. And when you do it in the morning, the benefits multiply. Let's break down exactly what happens. The first thing that improves when you walk every morning is mental clarity. When you walk, your heart pumps more oxygen-rich blood to the brain. This increased circulation fuels the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for decision-making, focus, planning, self-control. But here's the shocking part. Even a single 30-minute walk can temporarily improve cognitive performance. Imagine your brain like a computer. Walking acts like clearing the RAM. Suddenly your thinking becomes sharper. Story example. Consider Daniel. Daniel started taking 30-minute walks before work. Within 2 weeks, he noticed something surprising. Meetings felt easier. Problem-solving improved. He felt mentally faster. He didn't change his job. He simply changed his morning habit. How to? To maximize brain clarity. Walk at a moderate pace. Avoid checking your phone. Focus on breathing and surroundings. Think of this walk as warming up your brain for the day ahead. Now let's talk about something even more powerful. Your mood. Walking triggers the release of powerful neurotransmitters. Serotonin. Dopamine. Endorphins. These chemicals are responsible for feelings of happiness, motivation, and emotional balance. But here is the shocking part. Studies show regular walking can be as effective as antidepressants for mild depression. And unlike medication, walking has positive side effects. Better sleep. Better metabolism. Better brain health. Most people get this wrong. They wait until they feel motivated before exercising. But motivation actually comes after movement. Movement creates the brain chemistry that generates motivation. Story example. Lisa struggled with low mood and stress. She started a simple routine: 30 minutes of walking every morning. Within a month she noticed less anxiety, more optimism, better sleep. Her brain chemistry had quietly changed. Now here's something fascinating. Walking can actually improve your memory. This happens because walking stimulates the hippocampus, the brain region responsible for forming memories. But here's the shocking part. The hippocampus actually shrinks with age in sedentary people. However, studies show that regular aerobic exercise can increase hippocampal volume. In simple terms, walking can literally grow parts of your brain. Most people get this wrong. They think brain decline is inevitable with aging. But lifestyle plays a massive role. How to maximize memory benefits. Walk in natural environments when possible. Nature exposure enhances brain restoration and attention. Have you ever noticed that your best ideas appear while walking? That's not random. Walking activates the brain's default mode network. This is the system responsible for creative thinking, idea generation, insight. But here's the shocking part. Some studies show walking can increase creative output by up to 60%. This is why many famous thinkers relied on daily walks. Philosophers, writers, scientists. Most people get this wrong. They try to force creativity while sitting at a desk. But creativity often appears when the brain is in motion. Story example. A software developer named Alex started walking each morning. He noticed that coding solutions suddenly came during the walk, not at the computer. Movement unlocked his thinking. Let's talk about stress. Modern life keeps the brain trapped in constant cortisol mode. Cortisol is the body's main stress hormone. But here's the shocking part. Chronic high cortisol damages the brain over time. It affects memory, sleep, and emotional regulation. Walking helps regulate cortisol levels and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's relaxation mode. This is why many people feel mentally lighter after a walk. Most people get this wrong. They try to reduce stress with more stimulation, scrolling, binge watching, distractions. But the brain often needs something simpler. Movement. Breathing. Nature. Here's another powerful effect. Morning walking improves attention span throughout the day. But here is the shocking part. Attention works like a mental battery. Modern habits drain it quickly. Notifications, emails, multitasking. Walking restores that battery. This is why many people report better concentration for hours after a morning walk. How to? For maximum focus benefits. Walk before checking your phone. This protects your brain from early dopamine overload. Think of it as protecting your brain's operating system. Finally, perhaps the most important benefit. Walking may protect your brain from aging. Regular aerobic activity improves blood flow, neuroplasticity, brain cell survival. But here's the shocking part. Long-term studies show people who walk regularly have lower risk of dementia and cognitive decline. Most people get this wrong. They think brain health is only about puzzles or memory games. But physical movement is one of the most powerful brain protectors available. And it's completely free. Let's simplify everything into a daily brain-boosting checklist. Each morning. Heavy checkmark walk for 30 minutes. Heavy checkmark walk before checking your phone. Heavy checkmark walk outdoors if possible. Heavy checkmark maintain a moderate pace. Heavy checkmark focus on breathing and surroundings. Do this consistently and you may notice better focus, better mood, better sleep, stronger memory, and most importantly, a healthier brain. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to HealthHaven. Because here we break down the science of brain health, longevity, nutrition, energy optimization. All designed to give you your daily dose of vitality. And remember, your brain doesn't need extreme biohacks. Sometimes the most powerful upgrade is simply putting one foot in front of the other. See you in the next video.